Match of the Day, how long is it already existing?
On the day of Match of the Day, I come in, we have the early game on, watch that. Then we have a bank of screens where we can watch all the games live as they happen. One of the pundits will come in for the early game and watch that, specifically looking for his analysis. They'll both be designated a game at 3 o'clock, that'll be discussed with the early producer, etc. Then the person who doesn't do the early game looks at the late game. So we've got 4 matches properly watched by the guys.
I think the secret is that it just manages to pack all the best bits of a Saturday football into 90 minutes, and that there's no one else that does that. I guess the other thing which is unusual is to have a highlight show with so much exclusive material. People are sitting down on Saturday night and they haven't seen those games. Still, for very many people, it's their first chance to see the football and see the action, and that's what we always try with the programme, to realise that whatever we do around the edges, the action should be at the heart of everything.
No, it's not a tough job. It's fantastic. I mean, for me, growing up as a kid, I used to watch the show, and to be sitting here doing it now in my 8th year here. No, I love it. I absolutely love it. I mean, to sit and I'd be sitting watching all the football anyway at home. So to sit and work on it and analyse games, I'm one hell of a lucky guy to have played football, now to sit and talk about a match of the day. Then yeah, I'm lucky. You've got to give your opinions, and you're going to upset some people throughout the season, but that's the way it is. And you realise that the longer you're in it, you realise it, because you can't be nice to everyone all the time. Unfortunately, you have to upset, and you have to tell it as it is sometimes.
You understand, that the English Premiership is so important for these people, so I just try to do my best to give my opinion, and also that comes out over also well. I have, I think, a big advantage because I see also other leagues. I come from outside of England. I watch the Premiership from a different point of view.
7 minutes on here.
Well, I just think it's been part of everybody's sort of consciousness for so long. Everybody's grown up with it, and it's reliable. Everybody just knows that they can switch on the telly on Saturday night at 10:30, and it'll always be there. And you know that in that 90 minutes, you're going to get all the day's football condensed, analysed, and hopefully we won't miss any of the goals.
I'm fortunate enough to work with real professionals. It's a very structured, very regimented show, Match of the Day. It has to be. It's live television. It's 80 or 90 minutes long, depending on how many matches we have. And we have to show all the games. Can't tell you how many hundreds and thousands of times I've wanted to elongate a debate and take it somewhere else, but you just can't, because you can't suddenly go, well, we haven't got time to show the last game.
It's 50 not out for Match of the Day.
It's constantly just trying to keep it moving, keep it evolving. Like with the virtual graphics, it's all, I'm always trying to think of new ideas and
What's he doing there?
new ways of presenting stats, information. And then on the day, it's a long day, sort of 12, 13 hours, but the worst things you could be doing with your day.
The proudest moment for me is sort of seeing something grow like Match of the Day. And as I said, you can't reinvent the wheel with it. People want to see the action and want you to guide them through a Saturday afternoon's football, but it doesn't mean that you can't change things. It doesn't mean you can't push things on. And seeing the way that Match of the Day has moved on in the last 2 or 3 years is a proud moment for all those involved in the show.
You can watch all the live football in the world, but to get that fix in an hour and a half of everything that pretty much happens on that day, it really does work.